What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Surfside PPC YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be going over the 4 Ps, which is also referred to as the marketing mix, and I'm also going to go through some basics of branding because I think they all go hand in hand as you outline what you want your brand to be and what you want customers to expect from you. Now, this is part of my From Zero to $2,000 a Month video series that I'm publishing for free on YouTube. You can find all of the videos that I've created. This is only the second one in the series by going to my YouTube playlist from $0 a month to $2,000 a month. And I will link to this playlist in the video description so you can easily find it. All of these videos will be published completely free on my YouTube channel, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, if you want to follow along as I create new videos. So coming back over here, let's go over the 4 Ps. So I'm going to go through them a little bit quicker, and then I'm going to expand on each one individually. So the 4 Ps of marketing: product, price, place, and promotion. Product or service is what you sell. Price is how much it costs. Place is where you sell it, where customers can go to purchase it, and promotion is going to be your marketing strategy to drive new customers and also re-engage your existing customers. So I'm going to be going through this today for my website, wickerguide.com. This is the website I'm going to be building and increasing my revenue until I get to $2,000 a month or more. And I'm also going to go through a little bit with the Surfside PPC YouTube channel, some of the videos I create, and some of the things I think about when it comes to the 4 Ps and overall branding. So we're going to get into it. What is the goal of your brand? What experience do you want customers to have? This is really where you want to start. So at the end of a new customer purchases from you or a potential customer is interacting with your brand, what expectation do you have for those customers? What experience do you want the customers to have when it's all said and done? Now, if we come over and we look at Surfside PPC, my goal is to create high quality videos that someone watches and thinks, okay, I want to watch more of these videos because I learned something. So really what I want to do is I want to teach, and my goal is to create engaging educational videos and hopefully to improve on them over time. Number 2, what is the product or service you are selling? So when it comes to Surfside PPC, my product is the free videos. So when people come in and they watch the videos, they might see a YouTube advertisement that runs during the video, before, after, and in the middle of it, or they might click on an advertisement. So every time that happens, I earn revenue. So essentially my product is the free videos that I publish directly to YouTube. So that's going to be my product that I'm selling. So when it comes to number 3 and we're looking at price, usually what you want to be is either the low cost price leader or you want to offer the highest quality at the best price. So for me, since my pricing is completely free, my goal is to offer the highest quality videos that are free on the internet when it comes to marketing. So that's my goal as I create new videos, is I want to make sure everything is relevant and informative so people are willing to spend some time watching the videos. So really the only price I charge is your time, because you need to spend some time to watch the videos, but otherwise everything's going to be completely free that I offer. Number 4, where is the place customers go to purchase your product or service? So for me, I publish videos to my website, I publish videos on YouTube. So those are the place customers would go to watch the videos and consume my product. Number 5, what promotional strategies will drive new customers and engage existing customers? So for me, once someone subscribes, the videos that I put out hopefully will appeal to my subscribers. I do cover different topics, so I know it's not going to appeal to everybody. But my main promotion strategy when it comes to YouTube is creating videos that are going to match some of the most popular keywords that people type into YouTube and Google. So for example, how to create an Amazon affiliate marketing website, that is a popular keyword. Pinterest ads tutorial is a popular keyword. YouTube advertising tutorial, Google ads optimization. So a lot of the things that I'm creating are based on keywords, and not everything is going to rank high. So I've had to create a blog with WordPress for beginners. Doesn't even have 2,000 views, so it just wasn't very successful of a video for me. But this 10 Google ads optimization tips, almost 30,000 views. So certain videos are going to do better than others. So when it comes to promotion, my goal is to really target keywords, see what works the best, and continue to target similar keywords. So shifting a little bit over to the Wicker Guide brand now, I did all of this for wickerguide.com. So I created this graphic here, not the best looking graphic, but when it comes to the Wicker Guide brand, my main goal is to create a user-friendly website and an organized website that captures users as they browse for a new wicker furniture set. So ultimately my goal is to create a website that has a list of all sorts of products. So if someone's looking for a wicker dining set, I have that there for them. If someone's looking for the most expensive wicker lounge chairs, I have that option for them as well. If someone's looking for wicker design inspirations, I want that on my website as well. So really what I want is for people to come to my website, have a good user experience, and hopefully be convinced to purchase a wicker furniture product or a wicker basket. So when it comes to my product, it's going to be indoor wicker furniture, outdoor wicker furniture, and wicker baskets. And all my affiliate products will be sourced from Amazon and Wayfair. I will not carry any inventory. For price, really I'm going to be offering products at prices across the board. So sometimes you're just not going to win on price. So with price, my goal is to offer the highest quality products at the lowest possible prices, but I will have wicker furniture ranging from the cheapest set to the most expensive set. Place, the products will only be listed for sale on the wickerguide.com website, and the main spots people will be able to find the brand will be really organic Google search and Pinterest. But I'm also going to be using Facebook and Instagram as well and growing those channels. And over time, I'm also going to be using email marketing. So that gets into promotion. It's really going to be content creation and search engine optimization. That's going to be my main goal for promoting this website. I'm also going to be using social media marketing on services like Pinterest, Facebook, and Instagram, and I can expand promotion over time. So you're not set with promotion forever. You can always start with an initial promotion strategy, and you can change all of these over time. Okay, so let's get into branding a little bit next. So once you have your 4 Ps all set, you have your goal set, you want to start with branding. So this is going to be a very basic overview of branding. You can take an entire course on branding. It's that complex, but when we're looking at just the basics, the 5 branding keys that I start with: defining your target audience, who is going to be purchasing from you; defining a goal for your brand. So earlier I went over that. My goal is to create a great website. That's really my goal, is to create a great website that people will come to, and hopefully they find a wicker dining set, and the next time they're looking for a wicker furniture set, they think to just go into Google and type in wicker guide. So that's my goal. Setting customer expectations. So I want customers to be able to come to my website, have a good user experience, be able to find what they're looking for, and not have to deal with any other issues with a slow website or products being out of stock or any other headaches that customers might have. Number 4 is creating consistent visual assets. So when it comes to your logo, the fonts you use, the colors you use, you want things to be consistent for your brand. So you're going to find most advertisers are pretty consistent when it comes to the graphics they create, the way their website looks. So all of those go into branding. Last but not least, product and service consistency. So think about any brand you like. For example, if you wake up in the morning and on the way to work, you stop at Starbucks for coffee, you're looking for consistency. If there's a brand that you like the consistency that they offer, whether it's an Apple iPhone, whether it's a can of Coca-Cola, no matter what it is, you're looking for consistency when it comes to a brand. So with Wicker Guide, I just want things to be very consistent. Just like with my Surfside PPC YouTube channel, I want people to understand that I'm just trying to give you the best possible information that I have, and I want to be consistent with that over time. So we're going to come over here, and I'm going to start by looking at a few examples of advertisements from Adidas, just so you have an understanding of some of the visual assets they create and really what they're going for with their brand. So this one right here is Making History, World Record Goals in a Year. On the left-hand side, you can see this is an older cleat, and you can see, I'm probably going to butcher this name, but I think it's Gerhard Müller, 1972, set the world record for goals in a year. He was wearing Adidas, he's from West Germany, he played for FC Bayern München. I'm probably pronouncing all of this wrong, but on the right-hand side, I think I can get all these ones right. So Leo Messi in 2012 also had world record goals in a year, was also wearing Adidas cleats. So you can see, as you cut this in half, this is the pair from 1972, this is the pair from 2012. You can see the cleat he's wearing. He's from Argentina. He plays for FC Barcelona. So this advertisement, essentially the message is, if you wear Adidas, you'll be a top performer. And you can see other top performers in soccer who wore Adidas soccer cleats. So if you're wearing any other type of cleat, you're not really getting the best out of the skills you have. At least that's what the advertisement is trying to convey. Now another advertisement from Adidas. So this is another one, another soccer advertisement. Now one thing to keep in mind, you can see the logo looks exactly the same as it did in the other one. It's just on the left-hand side here rather than at the top of the screen. You can see this says Instinct Takes Over, and what they're promoting is the Predator Instinct. So it's a line of soccer cleats. So really what you're seeing is an advertisement telling you to be the predator essentially when you're on the soccer field, and that if you're wearing these cleats, your instinct will just take over, and again, you'll be a top performer. So that's the main takeaway, is use Adidas cleats and you're going to get the best performance out of the skills that you have. So it's going to be a little bit different for wickerguide.com because basically I'm just looking at the overview of what I want my brand to be, and really it's just going to be this website and I want it to be user friendly. I want people to come here and find high quality wicker products. Now, the first place that I started is, you can see I have this logo up here, a really bad logo. So what I did is I use Fiverr.com when I'm getting a new logo for my brand. You can also get brand style guidelines. So if we come over here to Fiverr.com, you're going to see I went to graphics and design. I opened the pages for logo design and brand style guides. So what you could see here, a bunch of different logo design options, $300, $30, $80. You can come up here and say my budget is 10 bucks. Click on apply, and you're going to find a bunch of sellers who offer logos for $10. Some of them will offer multiple logos. Some of them are going to be more retro, like a badge. You could see 2 3D logos with copyrights. So you can easily find the seller that you're looking for, and no matter what your budget is, you'll be able to find a logo within your budget. The other thing you can try is brand style guides. So with this, you're going to find something that looks like this, and you can see I will design your logo with brand style guides in 24 hours. So if you come over here, you're going to see they're going to give you stationery, they're going to give you an envelope, business cards, you get a logo. So all of these are going to be very helpful if you're building your brand and you want to make sure everything is consistent across your entire brand. Now, this is something where it's not really worth overthinking it, and you don't necessarily need to spend a ton of money or spend a ton of time on your logo. You just want to make sure it's something clean and decent looking. So what I did is I purchased 2 different logos from 2 different sellers. So here's the first one from the seller. So you can see here's the logos, some of the different logos they sent me, and I'll go through my entire logo process from start to finish. And you can see here's another logo that I got as well. So what I ended up doing is I started with a logo that I created. So here's the initial logo that I created. Sorry, it's so small. It's just if I make it any bigger, it's going to look really bad. So a lot of these are going to look small, but hopefully they come out okay on the video. Here's the first logo I created. Here's the other logo that was sent to me through Fiverr.com. And here's the third logo that was sent to me through Fiverr.com. So these are really the 3 options that I had. This is another one that they sent to me. I'm not a huge fan of these 2. But you can see this is what I ended up with. So I took my logo, I took the icon that the one seller sent me, I kept my own font, I made it a little bit bolder. I have Wicker Guide, furniture and baskets. So this is going to be my finalized logo. This is going to be my finalized icon. So if I come back over to my website, I can update my logo here. So all I need to do is go to customize. Now the other thing I want to show you before I do update my logo is the other thing I'll create are some Pinterest graphics. So depending on where I want to promote my business, you can see here's going to be a Pinterest template that I'm going to use. 100 plus beautiful wicker dining sets. And one of my favorite programs to use is canva.com. I use the pro version. You can also use the free version. They give you plenty of resources and options with the free version. Okay, so the next thing I want to go through is colorcombos.com, and as you're searching for brand colors, it's my favorite website because you can come here. They have popular color tags, so if you already know your primary color, you can click it here, and they'll show you a bunch of color combinations with that color. Or if you scroll down, come to the bottom, you can see some latest color combos, and then we keep coming down, you can see some of the most popular community combos. And what I like is I found the color combo I wanted. So these are the 4 colors I'm going to be using for my brand. And if you scroll down, you can actually see the 4 color codes, the RGB. And as we scroll down, you can also see the font color tester and see what works as a background and what works as a font. So if you're looking for different color schemes, this is a great website to go to. Now, you don't necessarily need a color combo with, some of these have almost 10 colors in them. You don't need something like that. You really should just focus on the main colors that you want your brand to convey. So now we're going to come back over here and we're going to come back to our 5 branding keys. So these are all really important as you're creating your brand and as you're staying consistent with the brand that you are creating. Now, creating consistent visual assets is really important, and I just updated my logo on the website, so we're going to look at it. And if we come over here, you can see it looks better than my previous logo, so this is the one I'm going to keep going forward with. What I would say is once you have your logo and you've been using it for a while, you really shouldn't change it. And again, unless you're doing a complete rebrand, then maybe you want to consider changing your logo, but really this is what I'm going to stick with. I might update my icon a little bit, but for right now, this is exactly what I want. I have to update my website colors a little bit. I have to make sure my fonts are all pretty consistent throughout. But overall, my website looks the way I want it to look right now. I'm going to keep improving it over time. So coming back over to our brand keys and tips, I just want to go through my spreadsheet and how I have it updated now. So in the previous video, I went over the results tab that I have in my spreadsheet, and I'll share this spreadsheet so people can easily look at it and you can apply it to your own brand or business. So what I usually have is right now I have a sheet on the left-hand side. You can see brand here, and then we have our results tab. So we're going to keep our results tab updated, but I like having a brand tab because then you could always come back here and keep an idea of, your goals for your website, the product, price, place, promotion. And then we come over here to Wicker Guide brand. So target audience, really it's homeowners 25 plus, people who have space for wicker furniture. So a lot of times it's going to be people with patios, balconies. It could be someone who's renting a condo. So anybody really who's looking up wicker furniture, I want to appeal to with my website. But my main focus is probably going to be on 45 plus female. So just based on the data that I have with beachfrontdecor.com and farmhousegoals.com, I'm going to guess that that's going to be the main thing for wicker furniture. And looking at my wicker furniture pages for beachfront decor, I've been able to find, most of the interests are related to home decor and home furnishings. And in terms of demographics, it's mainly 45 plus female. Now, location wise, my website will really just focus mainly on the United States, but I'll go to other countries as well and focus on some of the other countries and see the types of keywords people are typing in other countries as well. Now, brand goal is going to be the same one we had above. So create a user-friendly website, organized website, customer expectation. So I want the customer to expect a user-friendly website with a huge variety of wicker furniture that they can purchase with ease. So I have to make sure, we come over here to product and service consistency. Now I spelled service wrong, so I'll get rid of the extra V I got in there. But product and service consistency. So this goes with my customer expectation. So I want to make sure I'm consistent. So wicker products need to be new, top rated, and in stock. I don't just want to add something because it's wicker furniture. I want to make sure that it's a reputable seller on Amazon. I want to make sure that it's a top rated product on Wayfair and any other affiliates I work with. Website needs to remain fast and organized, so I got to keep track of the website speed, make sure it's secure, make sure it's just really easy to use for the end user, and then consistent content creation and content improvement. So even though I'm going to publish an article like wicker dining sets, I want to make sure that I keep it updated. Really, I kind of try with a 6-month basis. Now, visual assets, I have my logo, I have my icon. I need to still create my social media assets completely. The fonts I'm using are Leto and Madeline, and these are the 4 colors for my brand. So there's not a ton of visual assets for wickerguide.com. I showed you my Pinterest graphic earlier, and really any of the graphics I'm going to be trying to use on Facebook, Instagram. My goal will just be making sure everything's consistent. So we looked at the Adidas ads earlier. You can pick an Adidas ad out very easily because usually they use a combination of dark colors, bright colors. You can see the Adidas logo pops in your face, and they use a very similar font, and you're always going to see athletes. So that's going to be the main thing. Is if I'm doing wicker, obviously I'm going to be featuring wicker furniture, wicker baskets. I might try to find people who are using wicker baskets to go take a picnic out on the beach or something along those lines. So that's really going to be the goal as you're creating your brand and as you make sure that people understand what you're conveying with your brand. So coming over here and finalizing with some of our main takeaways. Before you do anything, you need to define what you're going to sell, whether it's a product or a service, how much it's going to cost, where you will sell it, and how you will promote it. Now, how much it will cost, you should know the general prices that your competitors are charging. So for the wicker furniture, if I only put the most expensive wicker furniture on my website, I'm going to have trouble selling it because a lot of people are just looking for a wicker furniture sofa set outdoors that's going to be $500, $600, and not everyone's looking for these $1,500, $2,000 sets. So you need to make sure that you have some type of differentiation. With an affiliate website like wickerguide.com, it's a little more difficult to differentiate myself from some of my competitors, but really I just want to have a large product line. I want to make sure my website's user-friendly, mobile, desktop devices, wherever people want to access it, and I want to make sure people are easily going to be able to find me through Pinterest and through some of these other social media channels. When it comes to branding, you really want to be consistent in terms of style and voice so you can reach and convert your target audience. Now, going back to Surfside PPC, if all of a sudden tomorrow I only offered paid courses, there's going to be a large number of people that just have no interest in the content I create anymore, which is fine. But the brand that I'm creating is I want people to have access to marketing, educational information, and YouTube has provided me a platform where I can advertise and I can provide free information to people and also still be monetized for my efforts. So when it comes to branding, when it comes to wickerguide.com, there's not like some major secret or trick to making people remember me. I'm not trying to become some massive global brand. I just really want to be reputable. So when someone comes to my website, they don't say, oh, this website sucks, or I don't want to be here. I want to make sure someone comes to my website and they want to keep using it. And maybe if they buy a wicker furniture set or a wicker basket for my website, they think about it later. Or if they see me on social media, they follow me because it's content that's easy to engage with and content that's not going to turn them off of my website, wickerguide.com. So if you have any questions about this, please leave them in the comment section. Don't overthink branding. Just focus on really being consistent and making sure you're constantly improving what you are doing. So again, any questions, please leave them in the comment section. Thanks for watching my video today, and make sure you subscribe to the Surfside PPC YouTube channel.